season. And it'll only get louder as the collective 12th man starts cheering for their Seahawks. Welcome to Lumen Field in Seattle. Today, a pair of NFC West teams face off between the San Francisco 49ers and the Seattle Seahawks.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Michael Dixon with the honor of getting us started. And we're underway from Seattle. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
That's where right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So now it's going to be third and long.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Ayuk makes the catch. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
They'll head up first and 10 from the 42. McCaffrey running between the tackles. Giving a couple on that carry. Second down coming up.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
From the gun is Purdy. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Julian Love. Will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate, in this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth. Who's going to respond next?
Kenneth Walker gets it for the... He's hit! The ball is out! And this is picked up by the 49ers! And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Did not want to start like that. They get their shot to show what they can do, and they cough it up immediately, and they're off the field in one play.
Did you see what I saw there, Kate? I think I saw the excitement leave their body as somebody else was on top of that fumble. If you're the type to believe in omens, well, this is a very worrying start to this game. I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
All right, here we go. Second down. Purdy throwing here. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that fourth down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. Let the cover guys go shut it down.
The coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And his defense is firing to begin the season, huh? Great play to get him behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
He's trying to push the field. That's grabbed inside the 30. They rip up a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jumps. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Walker on first down. We'll cobble together a yard there. Nick Martin making that play.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Here's Darnold to throw. He's got a man left. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from the tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. Route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Myers gets the point after the go. And the Seahawks take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1. Now is Dixon to kick this one away. Kickoff taken at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
'49ers to the line. First and 10. Purdy looking to throw. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Seahawks are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Well, that's now his second time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the second on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Darnold looking to throw. Here's a screen now for Walker. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Well, not what you like to see. Still just in the opening quarter of the season. And they have an injured player out there. Let's hope it's nothing major as he gets looked at. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Here's Donald. And this is caught. It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks parlay the interception into points. Quite the strike to his tight end, and the patience he showed waiting for that to break open. That was awesome, and it's rewarded with 6.
You know, it should be simple, Kate, right? In philosophy, it should be simple. Just plaster that big guy. Throw bodies at him in coverage, but stopping a tight end near the end zone is anything but simple with how deceptively good they are as route runners and finding that football when it arrives.
One after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks drive out to an early 14-0 lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And that's where they'll begin the drive following the return. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. He gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Tackle made by DeMarcus Lawrence.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Purdy to throw it. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on 3rd. Now it's Purdy. He's got Ayuk downfield. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down. This defense is firing to begin the season, huh? Great play to get him behind the line.
You know what baseball coaches are called managers, Kate? Because they got to manage a lot of situations. And I've realized over time and talking to them, they love taking a situation, a game moment, and making it a team topic. That play, or that corner right there, I know this is a head football coach, not a head football manager, but he's going to take that play, he's going to illuminate it to his team and show the fearlessness of his corner making that tackle.
2nd and 13. Seahawks bringing the pressure, and they got him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. And they're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Back to throw. Here's Purdy. Finds a seam down the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
4-yard line now, 1st and 10. We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. Our score, 14-0. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Here's Purdy to throw. Complete out to the right side. And he's going to set them up with a 1st down on a huge gain.
Just about every defensive coordinator worth his salt says 2 things in every production meeting. Number 1, well, we got to stop the run. And number 2, we got to take away the tight end. Well, good luck doing that. Defending a big guy who can move like that, it's a lot easier to talk about than to go out and execute.
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Julian Love bringing that one to an end.
Sometimes just feel like in the background. Every whole home run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late. And this could have been much, much more exciting.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. So the defense decides to decline the penalty. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Now Purdy. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Looking to throw, Purdy. Into the hands of Kittle. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. from the red zone now. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone, incomplete.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive, putting into practice right here. Don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. To throw again, it's Purdy. Touchdown, San Francisco! The 49ers make it a one-score game in the first half. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. McCole Hardman now on the return. Things going well so far. Great run back has the offense just a touch shy of midfield to start this drive.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Drive begins with a Walker run. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. He'll get 2 yards, and that brings up second down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. To throw, here's Darnold. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Darnold now to throw. That's JSN, Smith and Jigba on the quick slant. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 1 and real.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. They'll go with Walker on the counter. He's only just a couple of yards on that carry. That brings up 2nd down.
Well, no springing a big play on that one. It's just going to simply be used as a setup play, whether that's another run or eventually what I love, setting up a play-action pass off that counter action.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. From the 37. Has him on the quick hitter. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
come up 1st and 10. They give up the gut to Walker. Robbed for the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
We go, son.
Now Darnold. Completed over the middle. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take a 13-point lead. Cooper Kupp for touchdown. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. This makes it up to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
'49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Finds him over the middle. And he's got them quite the gain here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. From the gun is Purdy. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And the Seahawks pick it up. And he's going to return this to the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Like a freight train leaving the station after scooping up that fumble. Oh, he got moving on his way to the end zone, Brock. Nice hustle from the big man.
Is there anything more fun than seeing these big old human beings get their chance to get on a scoreboard? You see how it just ignites everybody.
Myers to add the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Seahawks stretch their lead to 21.
Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return score, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. This return starts at the 5. And that's where they'll begin the drive following his efforts.
Well, that's the case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks it with a really long field ahead.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Purdy throwing here. He'll get this complete to Jennings. And this one doesn't go far.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Throwing from the gun here. Short pass brought in. And he'll get this up to the 18-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They're now set for 1st and 10. Purdy looking to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. It came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. To the air again. Purdy. That throw finds Kittle. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
Well, the defense was ready for that throw, stopping him right in his tracks, right at the line of scrimmage.
So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Hardman with a return. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Now an inside give to Walker. And we'll be stopped now, but a lot to like about that effort.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
At the 42-yard line.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Staying with Walker. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Here's Darnold to throw. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Throwing now from the gun. Hits him on the in route. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Fourth down punt from the Seahawks. And that means we're going to see Michael Dixon head on to send it skyward. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
The Niners take over first and 10.
49ers to the line. First and 10. Now it's Purdy. Left side secured by Ayuk. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
Well, bless his heart. Where some quarterbacks look off double coverage and check it down, this guy just attacks it head on. And why wouldn't he if he's capable of beating it for that kind of result?
San Francisco calls it second timeout. And they'll likely be very protecting of the only one they've got remaining. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's first and 10. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Tackle made by Ernest Jones.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Here we go, second and 9. Taking a shot, deep down the field it goes. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked up by Devin Witherspoon. Well, no doubt they envision that as the start of a second half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers. These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
Darnold looking to throw. Into the hands of his running back, Walker. And the defense gets the stop to deny that first down. It's still a very good game. They picked up 12, third and short.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with a running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Third down from the gun. It's complete. Play made by Cup. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First and 10 on the 39-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. They're on him behind the line, and the give to the receiver doesn't work.
Brought down back at the 36-yard line.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Darnold. Throwing the out route complete. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
The smartest pass catchers I've ever been around, they know how to set up an outcut beautifully. They recognize when they have leverage, how to sell the deep route, and then boom, they just break it out as if it's nothing.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. It's Walker on the option. Only a yard that time. It forces 4th and 1.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense that just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
Seahawks bring it out to punt team. And this is the second time he's been brought on to kick it. And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely. That'll be a touchback. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Okay, left side to McCaffrey. Solid 4-yard gain there. And now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
From the 24. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
On 3rd down, Purdy. They touch him down as he finds enough to pick up the first. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's 49ers football as we near the end of what has been a largely one-sided game they'd like to forget. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Into the hands of Kittle. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that can stretch the middle of the field. Now, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes, and what a difference it can make for an offense.
Purdy on 1st down. Trying for a touchdown here. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches. Having focus defensively does lead to moments like...
And he's going to score! Touchdown, San Francisco! The 49ers get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. On his Moody for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers get it back to a 14-point game.
49ers 14.
lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Hardman with a return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Seahawks take over first down 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. They go with Walker here. And he's stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Running with Walker again. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
So often we talk about the individual having to move on to the next play. Well, that was a perfect picture of the collective. That defense staring down 2nd and 1 rose to the occasion collectively.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Darnold now to throw. He's got his man. This is Walker. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
1st and 10 from the 41. And up to Walker from the gun. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Takes the handoff, now to throw. He finds Smith and Jigba right side. And he's brought down after a short gain.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front didn't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Niners countering with a 5th defensive back on this 3rd down. To throw, here's Darnold. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
lead looks safe, but the pedal's staying down. They're going for this. Ooh, maybe some nerves there. He moved early on 4th down. Now we're going to see if this affects their choice to go for it. They're out now, ready to punt it. Michael Dixon will kick it away.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
'49ers to the line. 1st and 10. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st and 3. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. From the gun is Purdy. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he's going to set them up with a 1st down on a huge gain.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. First down, Purdy to throw. And the 1st down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Shotgun snap for Purdy. To the left side and reeled in by Kittle. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. The 49ers will call their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll have to navigate the rest of the way without being able to stop the clock at will. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Again, it's Brock Purdy. Escapes the pocket. He's running with it. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Gain of 12. 1st down, San Francisco.
1st down throw by Purdy. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. That throw behind his intended target. That throw was looking for Brandon Ayuk. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Get set. Watch out.
a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Three straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on fourth. Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. They had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in four-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
No run. First gives is at Charbonnet. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Charbonnet on the toss. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Milrow throwing on 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're into the drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
You're just not going to win many games in this league when you can't generate a pass rush until the 4th quarter. You needed to feel the impact from this defense earlier and more often in this game. The lack thereof was a big part of what's put them playing from behind in the final stanza of this one.
So out now comes the punter. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And this one skips out of bounds and will be marked inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Purdy throwing here. Defense too much. The Seahawks have him down. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
You know, this is a time where offensively you got to regroup. You got to get in that huddle. You know, quarterback is the most important leadership position. Everyone's looking at you. And as a QB, after taking a sack like that, Molly, you got to flush it, instill some confidence, and move this ball forward.
Trying again, following the set. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Here he is to throw. Buys time, rolling right. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Game might not be over just yet, though, Brock. You got a flag out there, and that could mean an untimed down. Let's see. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. So it's a win for the Seahawks. And this isn't just anyone in them start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Seahawks winners, as we say so long from Seattle.